Jimmy Spratt for supplementary. Mr. Spratt.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and can I welcome the Minister's initiative on this. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to the meeting, although I was invited. Can I ask the Minister, in relation to the stakeholders group that has been set up, and would he agree with me that not all of the problem comes from the universities or comes from the colleges? Much of the problem is antisocial behaviour which has been created and allowed to build up over the years. And would he agree with me that the Police Service of Northern Ireland need to play a major role and need to make sure that ASBOs and other measures are taken into account in this area? The people of this area have been plagued with it for years, and would he encourage the Police Service to do their bit in coming to terms with the problem of antisocial behaviour in the Holy Lands?
The member is correct to say that it is not exclusively a problem for students from the universities and the colleges. In fact, there is no question that because of the density of houses of multiple occupation, there are people there who have nothing whatsoever to do with the universities. However, the PSNI were invited and were present, as was representatives from the NIO, and their involvement will be critical because, quite obviously, there are specific issues, and the member will be familiar with some of them, where, for instance, under current legislation, police cannot even go into a front garden of a house where this behaviour is taking place. Stupidity like that means that the police cannot act. They're tied in what they can do. And the consequence is that it turns the area into misery for the residents. So the member is correct. ASBOs are not something that I think have proved so far to be terribly successful, I'm bound to say. And I'm not convinced that they necessarily will be the answer. The member is correct to say that the reasons are widespread. They are complicated. There is no single item that is going to cure this. This is going to take time. It is going to take a multi-agency approach, and it is going to have to bear in mind that there are issues unrelated to the universities that are at play. The member will only have to look at the addresses of some of those who have been charged to detect that this is coming from a very broad spectrum of people, and there are people who are coming into the area who do not reside in the area to be part of this process whenever there's trouble. So the member is well aware of the issues.